Alright everyone, if you look at the cab corners I put in, granted they are not 10 out of 10, and I'll kind of explain why as I go over it, but I'll show you what I got. So that is the passenger side. You can tell there is some high-low in here, and that didn't blend out very well. If not, it's going to start getting thin, kind of like what that blue spot is right there. That's the metal getting thin, which this stuff isn't thick to begin with. This would be the point in time to take some Bondo and you do a light skim coat of Bondo over there, a couple of skim coats, and then you would sand this all the way back down flush. I am not doing that on this. The old man does not care. He just wants it sealed up. There's some high and low spots in there. And again, that's where you would put several light skim coats of Bondo over this, sand it down. That's also another reason why I chose to cut it right here just below the body molding. It'll kind of hide that a little bit, but we're not going for 100% like factory original on this. All we're doing is making it look halfway decent and getting it sealed up. This side turned out a little bit better, but there's still a high-low ridge in there, which you are not going to get rid of when you weld panels on. Because even though the panel may be butted up flat and smooth, as you put heat to it, it shrinks. And it's much more noticeable on thin sheet metal. So, again, this is where you would put several light skims of Bondo over top of it, sand it back down smooth so it flows real nice. Oh, yep, you can kind of see it right there where it dips in right there. That is why you put light skin coatings of Bondo on. But like I said, we're not doing that with this. I just patched that. Didn't cut it out any farther. I didn't have enough material, so. And then that ugly guy there, which that's the underside, and whatever, it's sealed up. And that's the big thing, is just getting this sealed up so it'll last him another 10 years without having any major rot issues with it. Don't get greedy welding. Don't do it. When you're tacking these on, tack your corners, and then do a couple of, and then start doing spot welds in between all of them and jump around. If you put your hand on it and it's hot, stop. That will help alleviate some of that metal shrinking and causing it to, instead of being flat, causing it to crinkle in. It'll help mitigate it, but it won't get rid of it. So, patience is a virtue. And for a lot of guys, they don't have patience. So, patience. Take your time. Go slow. Don't overheat it. Don't get greedy. And for me to do the driver's side, the passenger side, and those two spots on the driver's side rocker, it took me about 4 hours. Your mileage may vary. If you're not used to welding thin metal or welding at all, it could take you 12, 14, 18, 20 hours. And the closer you get your fit-ups between the old sheet metal and the new sheet metal, the better off you are. So when you cut the new sheet metal, cut it big, longer, and then trim it to fit. Trim a little at a time, test fit it, trim a little more, test fit it. The closer you can get those two pieces of metal to fit together, the less you're going to fight it. So I got to do some light sanding on this, and I'm going to get it primed yet tonight, and hopefully be finished painting it tomorrow. Again, not going to spend a lot of time on it. He doesn't want to. He just wants it sealed up and a 2020 paint job put on it. So that's what he wants. That's what he's going to get. But thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.